Switzerland has no coastline, no major oil reserves, no huge population. 60% of it is literally covered in mountains you can't build on. And yet, it's one of the richest countries on Earth. It hasn't fought a war in over 200 years, and somehow it runs on a system where almost nothing is decided by one person, one party, or one government. This is the story of how a small landlocked country full of contradictions became one of the most stable and quietly powerful places on the planet. Start with the terrain. Switzerland is small, smaller than South Carolina, but it packs the Alps, deep valleys, and glacial lakes into that space. Talk about how this geography shaped everything. Mountains made invasion difficult for centuries, which fed into the country's long streak of neutrality. The terrain forced incredible engineering. Tunnels through solid rock. Mention the Gotthard-based tunnel, the world's longest railway tunnel. Mountain villages connected by trains climbing near vertical slopes. Because farmland is scarce, Switzerland leaned hard into precision industries instead of agriculture: watches, machinery, pharmaceuticals. Visual note: sweeping alpine drone shots, trains on mountainsides, old engineering footage. Switzerland has 4 official languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh, and no single Swiss language. Explain how this could easily have torn a country apart, but instead, power is deliberately spread out. Cantons, which are Switzerland's versions of states, have enormous local control over education, taxes, and even some laws. Explain direct democracy briefly. Citizens vote on specific issues directly, sometimes several times a year, not just for representatives. This constant coalition building between different language groups and regions built a national habit of compromise instead of division. Switzerland's neutrality isn't pacifism. It has mandatory military service for men, and a huge portion of the population has weapons training. The country is riddled with underground bunkers, fortified mountain passes, and Cold War-era shelters. By law, Switzerland has enough bunker space for its entire population. Explain why neutrality persisted. Staying out of European wars let it become the go-to neutral ground for diplomacy, banking, and international organizations. Red Cross, UN offices, and WHO headquarters are all there. The money machine. Swiss banking secrecy laws made it a global financial safe haven for a century. Mention this has loosened significantly since international pressure in the 2010s, but the reputation stuck. Cover why Swiss-made goods carry so much weight. Strict Swiss-made laws requiring a real percentage of production to happen domestically, which is why a basic Swiss watch can cost more than a used car. Quick note on standard of living. Extremely high wages, but also extremely high cost of living. A Big Mac in Zurich costs meaningfully more than in most of the world. Switzerland works precisely because it never tried to be one unified, centralized thing. 4 languages, dozens of semi-independent cantons, no king, no single capital of power, and somehow one of the most functional countries on Earth. End on a reflective note. Maybe the lesson isn't unity requires sameness, it's that a country can hold multiple identities together if the system is built to let people disagree constantly, in small votes, instead of once, violently. So, if you want to see the country that did the opposite, total centralization, check out this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. End on a strong final visual. Alpine sunset, train through the mountains, etc.